Many years ago, in my brief volunteering experience at a senior citizen care center, an old age home in Bangalore, I observed something interesting. This group of older folks that all of us volunteers would engage with, counsel, play music for, or help would be definitely forthcoming on most occasions. However, the minute someone's baby, their family member's infant, or a volunteer's toddler would come, the entire group would light up. It was almost as hope had entered the dimly lit, slow moving place and changed it temporarily. That image has never left me. Perhaps the beginning of life, the spring, when it meets the golden years or the twilight years, there is this rich exchange of wisdom and curiosity and playfulness and patience, and both seem to be helped by it. But if it was such a simple solution to things, then we wouldn't today be talking about clinical depression in the elderly. We call it geriatric depression or clinical depression in older adults meaning 60 plus years. Geriatric depression affects 40% of the population. Many people think that it's normal for older adults to experience the symptoms of depression, but clinical depression is not a normal part of aging. It surely seems to be prevalent, but medically it is not normal, just as dementia is not a normal part of aging either. But let's today talk about some of the unique features of geriatric depression or depression in the elderly. One, you may notice that there is an excessive and a persistent complaining of physical ailments, pains, and aches in the absence of a physiological or a physical condition. You may notice that there is increase in paranoia or anxiety about their physical selves. There may be hyperfixation or anxiety with smallest of changes around them. You may notice a prolonged sense of despair and then an increased need for isolation. We also have noticed flatlining or the anhedonic mood, which means that they have now entered an amotivation stage where nothing gives them pleasure or reward. They may talk constantly of their worries and they may talk of how they're a burden to the family. Big sleep disruptions and disturbances, that could be a part of it as well. Then you may notice that their relationship with the family and their participation in the community and society has changed. A 68-year-old gentleman, a client of mine, said to me the other day, and I quote him with his consent. He said that his depression is a prison where he's both the suffering prisoner and the cruel jailer. What makes it harder is the nature of geriatric depression. It can become one of the most solitary experiences for this vulnerable age group that already has seen a big range of challenges and life changes over their course of living. If you or any of your family members may be showing signs of this kind of depression, talk to us today. We have very specific therapeutic interventions and pharmacological support to help them not suffer anymore. Thank you.